We are back here in the Chapters Wrap. Brian, welcome to the
Steve.
big leagues, buddy boy.
We're here.
We are
We're
here, and I'm so happy to be here at Madhouse TV. It's been exciting working with Tommy and Janine and everybody here on the crew. We want to thank them first for allowing us to have our show here, come to downtown Deer Park, and we're so happy to be here.
Absolutely. Let's have some words with Scott, though.
Yeah,
Great-
Scott
great
Scott was
musician.
amazing, amazing musician.
Right from
He-
a dead sleep.
Right from a dead sleep. He came up, he jumped up on there. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. But we do this show because we want to help people out there. But Brian,
Right.
why do you want to be on the show now, and what brought us together?
Well, I think, you know what brought us together was a common core, common focus that we have. You know, we're from different backgrounds, and we bring a lot of different things, circumstances and so forth, but we have the same general core and sense of direction with helping other people. And that's what impressed me first time I met you, and I thought it'd be great to hook up and combine our efforts.
Well, you're a wonderful person and your family, but you're also an author. Tell me out there a little bit about your book.
Well, I very briefly, I wrote a book about my experience of dying in a hospital in Mexico some 20 some odd years ago, and what the experience was, and also what it brought to my life afterwards, since then. And it's really amazing, and that's part of the reason that I'm doing what you're doing, and we're on the same wavelength with that, is some of the things that I took from that experience that changed my life and kind of gave me a certain purpose. I was looking for something to indicate why I was sent back, and I think I found it.
The book is amazing, and we've certainly been working together for the last year or so.
Yes, we have.
And it's an exciting time, but we're not always the same here. Look, I'm wearing a tie and a vest. You got a jacket and a shirt.
Well,
so we
yeah.
got a little differences
I think
between
you
you
took
and
the
I.
last tie out of wardrobe. I was looking for one, but
I did
You must
take
have
it.
got the last
I
one.
did take it right out of Kohl's.
Yeah.
I was right out of Kohl's. I got the last tie there. But I'm so excited because we're able to recreate everything we've done on the radio, but bring it to TV. So it's really exciting. We're going to have authors. We're going to have youth heroes. We're going to have musicians like Scott Martin. It's a wonderful time to come together. I want to thank you so very much for working together to get this thing off the road.
Well, thank you too, Steve. And this brings us to another level, and it increases our audience. The more people we get to and reach, and so the more successful our mission will be.
Right.
And you've had some adversity in your life, and I certainly have had my share.
Right.
And I really think it's that adversity that's our common motivator for the work that we do.
Right.
And very satisfying.
Right. And some of the adversity that you went through, in your book, there's a picture of when you kind of had to have some surgery and right after the accident that you had. So it kind of, I don't know if we have the picture of it, but it kind of shows you in a kind of vulnerable state.
Yeah. Well, I know the picture that we have is after a couple of surgeries. I had my first surgery in Mexico, and they just kind of sewed my eye back up and stuck it back in my head and sent me on my way. But the picture that we have, and is also in the book,
Right.
is after a surgery here, after they fixed me, as I like to call it. So it's very mild by comparison. But the story is more what happened afterwards, what I took from that experience, and being where I was, and some of the heightened senses that I got from it have allowed me really to start this journey of helping others, and kindness, goodness, you call it what you will. And I think it's right in tune with where you are.
Right.
With your adversity.
So it's your adversity that kind of brought you to the book, but also to public forums where you can help share that feelings of maybe fear or different things that people go through, the human emotion, based on the adversity that you went through.
Yeah, well, the fear is the big thing. The fear is a big obstacle in many people's lives, in many facets of your life. Fear plays a big part, and you can go right down the line with it, whether it be fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of embarrassment. I mean, it just goes on, and it holds people back from many things.
Right.
And I've tried to adapt a life of well, it's not completely fearless, but close to it. And I've proven it to myself over the last 20 years by approaching things that way. And they've been very successful, and it's validated.